Well, I was still in high school when I was shooting the movies, and I could go to school on my off days, and like that experience was so vastly different than moving to the other side of the world and living in Korea for 4 months, and kind of, I mean, honestly, like Kitty taking this big step of going on this big adventure.
Okay, did the Kitty and Q dynamic come naturally for you guys, or was it something you discovered once you were on set?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, I think so.
Honestly, like when I was in the casting process for all of this, I obviously knew Anna was attached. It was known to the world that she is Kitty. So I knew of her, but we only had met over Zoom.
For like 15 minutes,
Literally.
and it was just reading
like
the
two scenes, and there was no getting to know each other whatsoever.
Not at all, no.
So I was like, oh my God, I really don't have a feel for her, and I'm sure she didn't have a feel for me either. So when I got to Korea, it was like, oh my gosh. But honestly, we meshed so well. It was so easy. We are always on the same page about things, and it was one of those things where like, we didn't have to communicate how we were feeling if we were in a scene and it didn't feel right.
Wavelength, like exact same wavelength, that we could fill in the blanks for each other of like just a look of like, yeah, we knew what that meant, or like, oh, should we do this?
Yeah.
Like that helps so much, and it's like so comforting to know that we have each other's back as well. And I also agree that Q and Kitty's relationship is one of my favorite dynamics on the show. Same. I feel like everyone like wants a friendship like that. I know I do. So it is a special one, and I feel like I was so lucky to have you as my Q, like completely.
I feel the same.
My favorite part about the show is like all of the relationships. So dynamic, like everybody likes everybody. Who did you guys ship in the show? Like maybe like after watching, like who were you really like rooting for to get together?
I am a huge fan of the enemies to lovers trope. I will say it over and over again. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things about the show. So I really want to see her kind of navigate this newfound idea that she has now that Mino has, wait, we can spoil, or is this post?
Yeah,
okay. Now that Mino has made this declaration of his love for Kitty, I think that was like kind of came out of left field, you know? It was one of those like, will they, won't they dynamics. So I'm curious to see how Kitty can figure out her feelings towards that, especially now that she's come to terms with leaving Kiss too. So it's a lot of things up in the air, and I'm really excited to see what she does.
And you guys both, you know, traveled to Korea to film this, which is a huge deal. How was filming different for you, Anna, from To All the Boys Loved Before, which was in your hometown of Vancouver?
I mean, that already is a huge determining factor of the experience. One, I was like in my own bed when I went home, like I was in my family house. I was still in high school when I was shooting the movies, and I could go to school on my off days, and like that experience was so vastly different than moving to the other side of the world and living in Korea for 4 months, and kind of, I mean, honestly, like Kitty taking this big step of going on this big adventure and facing new challenges and meeting new people. So definitely was a whole new experience, and also just a different position of who my character was in the show and what that meant for me as an actor and me as a person, and the things that came with that and the responsibilities were majorly different. So it was a very steep learning curve, and I'm very proud of Kitty and of myself. Definitely feel very, very grateful that I got the chance.
I've been an actor since I was 5 years old, so I kind of had the mindset that I really knew what I was doing, and I was proven so wrong. I had so much to learn, and I'm really grateful for the experience because of that. I feel like, yeah, I've grown so much as a brother, as a friend, as an actor, as an artist. I feel like that experience in Korea has really transformed me as a person, and I'm really grateful to that experience because of that. And also the fact that it was like a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go travel to a foreign country for 4 months and live there and work there. It's not something every actor gets to do, so I feel really blessed that we got to do that.
Congratulations again. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our Narcity channel to see more content just like this.